Welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, this segment is called What's the Vibe? All right, so you're going to be able to pick a vibe. All you got to do is look in the description box for the time code. Okay, you could choose whatever frequency that you want to tap in today. You don't have to listen to the whole thing. You can just, or you can listen to the whole thing and get a full message. But if you just want to pick and skip, you know what I'm saying, you can look in the description box for the time code. Now, let's begin. Okay, so we fit in the first check on the soul chart. We're going to check on the spiritual weather. If there's anything, you know what I mean? Hopefully ain't nothing. Might just be the word of God or something like that. All right, so you blocking something out. Somebody trying to block something out for you already? We just began. All right, so you got decisions to make. Could be blocking out love. You're not in a relationship. Everybody not in a relationship. Just, we don't even want one. I don't think nobody wants one. Oh my gosh. But somebody's waiting for you to get into one. Somebody waiting for you to jump right into the water. That's crazy. Okay. Somebody is watching you. Whoever it is, they can't get to you. All right. You could be waiting for a relationship, and as you shouldn't be waiting for no relationship. You should be doing something more with your life. Okay. Because you might be like so itching for a relationship that like you want to go approach people and stuff like that. You want to just go back to people, maybe people from your past and stuff like that. You want to just go check them out one more good time. Okay. Your higher self says to get some money. I mean, I know you're trying to get a family and stuff like that, maybe even, but I feel like this is mostly money because you're looking for like romance. You might want to go back and get some type of romance or something like that. Spirit said focus on your money. All right. Maybe you think somebody is like worthy enough to be your baby mama, baby daddy, or some type of family, but I feel like this is your bread. All right. You are like really happy people. Okay. And you're like your presence matters. Okay. And that's what really saves you is that you be around or something like that. All right. I feel like you're in some type of spiritual warfare and you're winning. You're very successful. That's the whole thing. You're successful. You're a successful person naturally. You know what I mean? Like you were just built that way. You were built, yeah. You were born that way, all right? You were born successful. Like there's nothing you could do about it. Like once God signed off on something, there's nothing nobody could do. It's like being a boy or a girl, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever you come out to be. God already signed off on that. You can't. You know what I mean? Like changing your skin color, you can't do that. You was born that way, so you was born probably wealthy. You could have been born into some type of inheritance. And your higher self is trying to get you there. Like you're at the 7 of Pentacles right now, and your higher self is like, we supposed to be at the 10, all right? And your higher self is got you to the 7. Okay, so you slowly getting there. Don't worry. All right, take time. You finna harvest something. You might just feel like you waiting still. You still waiting. This could be for like a relationship. Like you still waiting for a relationship. You almost about to go and get you somebody. And now you need to just focus on your money because your money is going up. Your finances is going up. Like you're a successful person, so you will naturally be successful in a relationship or you know what I'm saying, getting somebody. But perhaps you need to focus on yourself and not focus on like romance, going towards romance. Just focus on you, get your cute little outfits and whatnot. You know what I mean? Get your gear up. You know what I'm saying? Get your little jewelries and stuff like that. Or just wait for like some type of spiritual messages, some concrete spiritual messages from like from, whatever, the ethers, okay, from a little birdie. Wait until you get those messages about somebody. That's concrete, though. And that other person is getting messages about you type energy. You know what I'm saying? Like mutual messages. Not just you wanting to go towards somebody. The Fool card. You just want to do whatever you want to do. I mean, you are sovereign. You're free. But where are you going here? Where are you going? Oh, the Death card at the bottom. You could be a Scorpio. You ended some type of relationship. Yeah. And whoever you ended it with probably is still waiting on you. They're waiting on you to come to them or something like that. Like, they don't understand. But this person, this is the one that should be making moves towards you. If this is a love situation, okay, you might want to be friends with an op. Whatever this Three of Wands is, this is something that's not working in your favor. Waiting on somebody is not working in your favor. Or somebody is just watching you from afar and they really against you at the end of the day. But I don't know what they waiting for. Like, they waiting for you to jump into the water or fall in love or feel some type of emotion. I feel like you don't feel anything. If somebody distanced themselves from you, ran from you or something like that, and expect you to feel something, like, you don't feel nothing. Okay? But you might feel like going towards them somehow with the Knight of Cups. But Spirit says focus on your family or focus on your finances, not this emotional stuff, this fake emotional stuff here. Because you're harvesting right now. Like, God is putting you in a good position. You getting there. Right? And I feel like you're free, you're carefree. You just go, yeah, keep going forward. Yeah, somebody wants to go to somebody's house. But nah, there's some conflict that's around your money. And it could be behind you waiting on a relationship, or it could be up behind this person who's watching you from afar. This could be like their energy disrupting your finances. Okay? And you're already like super duper successful. Like, nah. Or this person was already exposed. You could expose, maybe you didn't see something in the past, but now you see everything about this person. Your higher self said you're about to receive something. Or, like, you're good. You're going there. You're getting there. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody may want to leave all their success behind. But you're going to leave it behind right when, like, you're going to get to the Ten of Pentacles. It's right there. Right? Like, just hold on. Chill. But you might want to leave everything behind. Maybe you feel like you don't care. You don't want to put in the work. Perhaps you just don't want to put in no more work. You're just like, whatever, I'm going to take what I got and then go for real, for real. You know what I mean? Because, I don't know, maybe somebody's tired of winning. Somebody could be tired of being successful. Like, dang, I always win. Let me just walk off this cliff to see if I would win. Somebody could be like in the energy of wanting to self-sabotage something just because they always win. Somebody always wins so bad that they're like, dang, let me just walk off a cliff. Like, dang, can I lose that? And you probably land on your feet or not. Like, do not test your luck, okay? Do not do not test that with the depth card at the bottom. But okay. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, hold on. Just hold on. Wait a minute. Because you might get a little reckless for some reason and not want to put in the work. Like, well, I'm just going to leave this here and just go do whatever because I'm successful. No, you're successful because you put in the work. That's why you're successful. But it's like putting in the work to you is probably so easy that you just think that things fall in your lap. But nah, all right, so just hold on. Yeah, don't, or you just fall and you land on your feet still. You still land on your feet with everything that you left with. I mean, like, so at one point you feel like you are right. Maybe you feel like you're immortal with the death card, la muerte. Maybe you feel like you're immortal. Like, yeah, like your life, you have life, eternal a connection. All right, but whew, I'm asking God to help me win these hard times. Woo! Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Is there anything deeper? What's this Two of Swords? Should I mix that up? Yeah, I'll mix that up. What's this Two of Swords? Somebody is blocked. Everybody is blocked. Yeah, you taking a break from something or someone. Or you could be resting on your bed right now, chilling. Not even watching the screen right now, just listening or something like that. But yeah, you feel like you matured past something or someone. Yeah, you're just taking a break. Like, I'm chilling. I'm way better than this at the end of the day. But somebody is waiting on you. Everybody's waiting. Like, you know what I mean? The Four of Swords, the Three of Swords. It's like you're the only one I feel that should be maybe pressing forward. You know, you're the only one I feel that's being blocked with all these swords right here. Like, why is there so much interference in your energy, collective? Like, why is there so much stagnancy? Why is it so cold in your energy? And I feel like all you're trying to do is move on and move forward. There's somebody like watching you move forward, move on. There's somebody watching you, waiting for you to get into these waters, maybe even fall in love with you. You could have made love to somebody and they're waiting for you to catch feelings, and you're like, nah, I'm not catching no feelings. No and no. No, thank you. Because this person may feel like, love making is a foundation. Okay, and it could be like something that you can make grow. You could grow, like, it'll be unconditional love, and then you could create a bond, but you can't just put all your eggs in one basket with it because it's good. No, no. Still has to solidify in some type of way. So it could be somebody that's waiting for you. Yeah, they're going to return to you. Okay, this person's going to come back, or this is the type of person that always come back around. They always love to spark things up. They're probably wondering what they're supposed to do. This could be somebody just doing something really petty. This petty active person. They act real petty. You know, that's the way they move. And they're waiting too. Yeah, there's a lot of waiting going on. There's a lot of like, sometimes God is holding people back. Sometimes people holding themselves back. But it's like, sometimes other people holding other people back. That's what I'm saying, all that. I'm saying like, whoever's against you, they're holding themselves back. They're waiting. They're watching you. They want to see if you dive into these waters. You're being blocked. Maybe mentally, you know what I'm saying? Overthinking certain things. But you really want to move forward out some type of emotions. Like, I don't even feel like you're in the emotions. You're blocking them out, but you still want to move past them. Like, you don't want to have to block them or anything. You don't want to, you don't want anything to be there, you know? So it's like a person's waiting. It's like you're being blocked and waiting. And then God is making people wait. I feel like God is making this person wait, holding this person back. They could be making some type of sacrifices, losing money. This person could be losing money. Waiting to see if you have like feelings for them. So they could be doing like love spells or something like that. And that's why Spirit said, focus on your money. Because now your love spell ain't working. Because guess what I love right now? My money. No money on my card. Oh, for real. So, let's see. But you might feel like going back towards this person. Yeah, it might be kicking up your little emotions. You might be like, hey, how is so-and-so doing? Like, no. I mean, do what you want to do. I don't know what the story is yet. Okay, this, they ain't come up as an enemy just yet, but that's the position that they're playing right now. They're blocking something. Okay. Yeah, this person wants to go back into the past. Somebody could be a Scorpio. But you, yeah, Nine of Pentacles, you should be like by yourself though. Maybe this is the person that you get them little messages from your lover. Okay, from a concrete person. Maybe that is somebody. Maybe they, yeah, somebody is getting probably them messages. But just focus on your money right now, on your finances, or your immediate family, like the family that you're around, like your mom, your dad, your children, your auntie, your uncle. Something about your bloodline. Not like, yeah, could be like your parents, your father. You could be a father. Oh, wow. The cards is wow. Okay. Wow. That was in reverse. I don't even do reversals, but when it come out like that, I leave it. So, I don't even know how to read it because I don't do reversals. But I would say the devil. I would say you getting out of some type of devilish contract or something like that. Wow. Okay. So what was at the bottom? Seven of Cups. Yeah, this person is affecting your money. They're affecting your finances. Because something's wrong with their finances with the hangman in reverse. So they're affecting like your finances. Even if you think about this person, even if you fantasize about this person. Hold on, what's going on here? No, some devil had to release you. Maybe this person had to release you. You had to release them. of Cups. 7 of Cups. I don't know. Maybe you feel like you have to keep this person away from your money. Somebody could have been addicted, I don't know, to you because you had money, your finances. Child, because you dress good. You could smell good, look good, dress good. But I feel like you got out. I mean, with the Devil in reverse, that's a release to me. We don't do reversals. It's a meaning to a card for every card. Like, there's no reason for you to have reversals. You got happy, you got sad. You got up, you got down. It's all in there. What else is happening? Wow. Yeah, that's why you by yourself. That's the best thing that you could do is be alone. And I'm telling you, it's certain concrete messages that you gotta wait for from your actual person or partner. It's like there's gonna be discernment with it. You know, it might be like an old friend, like for real, with discernment or something is like there's gonna be concrete messages. Not like these. It could be some weird love downloads, some weird love messages, like a song or something. I don't know. You know, like the devil like to play with numbers and stuff like that. So you might be seeing like, yeah, see the numbers. Like I was about to say 444 too. This is the card. Somebody could be playing with the numbers 444. You know, and no, somebody's like the devil like to manipulate your environment, your immediate environment. Then you start thinking you're supposed to be with somebody and you're not. Because, like, there's going to be concrete evidence. Anyway, your best bet is to be alone and single and by yourself and wait until you get that concrete evidence. Just because a song play don't mean you're supposed to be with that person. Anyway, your higher self is trying to put you in that position right now as we speak. Yeah, that's the only way that you won't get blocked and that you move forward because it's that person that's sending these messages. Okay, you see how the 1, 2, 3, it's them that's sending them type of messages like that. See the 111? It's them that's trying to get you into like, you know, some numerology. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do, Tribe, just to get you out of those numbers, that 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. All right. No, I'm not. I'm gonna recommend something. Go to the power of the Psalms. Maybe this would be good because these got regular numbers. You know, Psalm 60, and it's in the Bible. Psalm 78, and just, yeah. Go to the Psalms. Anywho, so I feel like you're moving forward. You're moving. That's what's going to help you move on if you can get past the numerology thing. Okay. Other than that, God got you waiting, but you're not waiting like in vain. You're in the 7 of Pentacles. It's not like you waiting and you ain't eating. You waiting and you eating. You're always going to be successful. Just chill out. Focus on your finances. Get people about your finances. Don't believe the hype about no, you know, any like love downloads because you're downloading about Pentacles. If it ain't about Pentacles, then the download is a distraction. Okay, this came out. And you need to protect what you got. The little bit you got right now, you need to protect it. Keep that boundary up. Don't let nobody tap into your inner resources. Okay, you might feel tired too. You might feel tired from waiting, beat up. You know, you might just feel a little beat up from, I don't know what you're doing. I feel like you're harvesting here. But maybe you're just tired of waiting. Tired of going through something. Feel like you're being dragged. You're receiving, but you feel like you're being dragged. Yeah, exactly. You're receiving, but you feel like, damn, I have to get dragged to get something. Jeez Louise. Okay, but you're good. You're good. Your higher self just said, protect what you got. You want to get beat up a little bit. That's probably why you decided to let go, maybe. You know, maybe you said, I'm going to put that right there because I'm tired of getting beat up. I'm just going to take my chances. And you probably took your chances and then went broke or something like that. Four of Pentacles. I don't know. Get back to work. Let's see what that's saying. And you're no stranger to work, though. You just don't need somebody around you while you're working. Okay? Or you could have gave some money away. You could have showed an act of selflessness and obtained some money and then gave it away. Because you're trying to get out of some devil hoarding energy. So maybe you had, you broke bread with your family. And that took you up out, like, that made the devil release you. Because you wasn't like a hoarder or something like that. Yeah, so don't be like a hoarder. You gotta, you know how they say you gotta spend money? I hate that saying. You gotta spend money to make money. But just be wise about what you're spending. Like, you gotta invest money to make money. Not spend it. You're investing it. So every time that you spend your money, like even if it's a bar of soap, make sure it's an investment. You know what I mean? Don't just go buy no $1 soap. You know what I mean? Like, invest and make sure it's worth it. Now, don't just go buy the expensive soap, because that don't mean that it's a good product. So you gotta be really, have discernment, like how it said, Six of Pentacles. You gotta have discernment about where you invest your money now, where you invest your finances. And it's called investing now. We're no longer spending money. No, spend means broke. Spend is what you were doing, you know, in the past, maybe when you just buy something and it deteriorates and that's all you got from it. You ain't even get your money's worth. We're going to invest now. What's going to last us? I bought this soap and it lasted me 3 months. I bought the big box. It's good. It's good for my skin. It moisturizes my skin. It doesn't leave it dry, flaky. You know what I mean? Now we're investing. All right. If I go to Popeyes, I'm investing. I'm not going to be upset about the fact that I bought Popeyes chicken and it was only 2 pieces of shrimp in there. I bought the tackle box or something like that. It's only 2 pieces of shrimp and I didn't even get full. No. Okay. So it's all about investing your money. No more blindly. No more blindly. You already got like one eye here. You know what I mean? It's like let's utilize the other. Let's think about it. Let's think about it now. You already got tapped in the eye. Tap. So let's think about it now. Okay. So, you might want to think about your spending. You don't want to go broke. It's a lot of vampires around, and I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about this in general. The world is about consuming and eating and consumption. So you don't want to like fall into a cycle of like being a consumer or being consumed. All right, what's the last message for the soul tribe? And then we're going to move on to love. Because I feel like right now you just want to leave everything behind. Which is like, it's how you move. It's like you're moving in a circle. You think you're leaving something behind, but you're really going back in a circle. You're really going to end up back, like you're really going to land on your feet and get back to it. You probably lose a couple of pentacles, but you're going to lose like 3 pentacles. But it's going to teach you a lesson. It's going to teach you a lesson. Like, you cannot escape some type of contract. You could be trying to escape some type of contract, and you can't. You can't. But it's like hard to go through. 9 of Wands. You're like, well, shit, it's hard to go forward. But you ain't got no choice but to go forward. So what? You getting beat up? Why you think? Yeah, 8 of Wands. Why you think? Yeah, you're gonna be successful. Just take the licks. You gonna win. It's like boxing. Stick and move. Stick and move. You ain't got to explain. I've been robbing since a slave with the same clip and the same 4.5 2-point blank. All right. Anyway, that's my word. Okay. Anyway. Have his mother singing is so hard. Yeah. We're not just talking about this. I was just talking about this, the Four of Wands. I forgot what I was saying about it. Damn, that fast. But yeah, you're going to be successful regardless. You was just built that way, physically. And for real. You were just built that way. I'm not saying you being no type of Nephilim or nothing like that, but maybe you are renowned. You know what I'm saying? Because in the Bible, it was renowned and it was Nephilims. Nephilims, I believe. Go check it for yourself. Don't never take my word, because I'm a regular person. Okay, and I don't be remembering. But the Nephilim was the giants, and the renown was like people who was just like known. You know what I mean? They were famous. They did miraculous things and stuff like that. I don't feel like you're a Nephilim, because the Nephilim would be emperor. The emperor's the emperor energy is the Nephilim. I feel like you're more renowned. You know what I'm saying? More famous. Yeah, and you're good. You're successful. You're good. You're cushioned. You're safe. You're protected. You know, your presence is known. Like, people know you're there. It's not like you just sitting there and nobody knows you're there. Like, people knows you're there. You're free. You're happy. All right, there's wealth. You're wealthy. Okay, almost like Empress energy. But I feel like when you put yourself in Empress energy, you're like, maybe you're not doing yourself any justice. Like, you're like bigger than, not saying that you're not you're not that, but I feel like you're that and more. You know, I'm not saying that there's levels to it. You know, you might want to be like an empress or something like that, but you're not an empress. But it's not like you're not a creator though. You could be a freelancer. Maybe you want to like, maybe you're trying to deny being an empress, and you try to be like a freelancer. You try to be out there in the streets, and perhaps the streets beat you up. Maybe you should like stay home and or something like that. I don't know, or stay in your neighborhood. I don't know. There's some type of boundary. What was I talking about too? Somebody trying to escape a contract. Like, you trying to free yourself from a contract. But you can't. You fall right back into that contract. Okay, yeah. So you might as well just go through it. Let me see one more. Oh, the Ten of Swords. This person, whoever's watching you, I guess they thought they were going to be invited to the party, and they wasn't. Like, somebody may be like a little bit disappointed. Okay, this could be you with the Ten of Swords, because you did start out with the swords. But I don't think you're ending up that way. Like, your money is coming in. Maybe you need to just keep that secret. Whatever contract that you are trying to walk away from, that you really can't walk away from, you might be happy about it though. You know what I'm saying? That you can't walk away from some type of contract. This could be like a marriage. It's like you can't walk away. You keep landing back in it. Or you could have freed some I'm not seeing the Three of Swords. Oh yeah, the Three of Swords to the Four of Swords, the Two and the Four of Swords. So you could have broken some type of contract and you're healing from it now. And somebody's waiting to like spark it back up. So you might feel like going back to the past. But I don't think that's a good thing, because Spirit is like, I got some money for you. Like, please don't go back to something that broke you or hurt you just because it's dangling something maybe in front of your face, or it's waiting for you to get into some type of emotions, or it's doing some type of spells over you. But the spell work is messing you up, because if you focus on your emotions, I feel like this person got like some type of energy to where money falls out their pocket. So you can, even if you think about them, money is going to fall out your pocket. You gotta release this person. Okay? Or you're not, I feel like go get the money. But I feel like if you're worried about, I shouldn't be praising money. No, you should not be broke, sweetie. God didn't say be broke. All right. So maybe that's why the devil came out, because you might feel like, oh, just another person telling me to focus on something I shouldn't focus on. But you're not supposed to be broke and poor. If you got a gift, that's what your gift is for. You're not supposed to be broke and poor. All right, bars. So you got to get to work. You're successful, but you're successful when you do what? Put in that work. Put in that work. You're successful. You're successful when you do what? Show up. Show up. All right. So maybe somebody's thinking like, or maybe somebody's feeling like, oh my goodness, I don't want to be addicted to the money. Nah, you good. Yeah, somebody, wow. I think you're going to be happy, but I just feel like somebody is going to, like, I feel like this is going to boomerang and fall back on someone else. I feel like somebody's really going to be upset that you are happy. You could have freed yourself from a contract with a home, or you could have took a chance with a contract and about a home. All right. And it's because you could have released something. Like, you're not a hoarder. Like, you're not about mammon. You're not about just superficial things. You know what I'm saying? You're not materialistic. And I feel like that's why you win. You win because you're like, you're not, you just don't give a good goddamn about material things. You'll let it go. You're a sharing and caring type person. But I think spirit wants you to chill for right now with the sharing with particular people. With particular people. You have to, I feel like you have to learn to be selective a little bit. Maybe you just like give to everything. You want to be you want to be a philanthropian. Okay? You want to be philanthropic. You want to be a humanitarian. But you got to do that. You don't do that personally. Okay? You may win the hearts of people that, yeah, God is protecting you physically. Maybe you're not that bright. Maybe you like to give to anybody and you just like, hey, homeless person, would you like to come and eat at my house? And that is honorary. That is honorary. But in the real world, right, you gotta be careful who you invite into your house. Cause yeah, you got saved from the devil. Like, somebody was about to clank you, and your higher self saw right through it. Your higher self freed you from something or someone who could have been a danger to you. For real. I feel like physically you could have felt something like was off. Like, I've been here before. Maybe you felt like you've been there before. Like, there was some type of nostalgic feeling. Or it could have been like something that you heard about or you watched. And you just feel like, damn, I seen this on a TV show. Yeah, you trying to do something corrupt. you know? Maybe the best thing you could do is just cut somebody off, whoever this person is, because I'm like, somebody is waiting to just come back around. But I feel like their intentions is to trap you at the end of the day with this double card and return. Just stay like family oriented. You know what I'm saying? Just, if you're not blood, then like you can't. That's it. You can't just deal with people. You can't give to people that's like, I don't know, not gonna give back to you. Or let me just get one more card about this person. Who is this? I feel like this person, whoever they are, they're petty. The Page of Wands. They do petty things. They ain't do nothing petty to you, but they're waiting to do that. You know what I'm saying? This person is waiting to actively snake you, but you're a snake. That's why you recognize this person. You're like, oh, I used to do that in the past. You know what I'm saying? You know how when people steal or something like that? Oh, I used to do that in the past. I did that. Or there's something that set your alarm off right in the beginning or something. Maybe you met somebody or some whatever. But there's something in the beginning that you were warned. Okay, you saw this person, right? Yeah. All you have to do is talk to this person. You know, you're a people person. So all you got to do is really, you're borderline a psychologist, basically, psychiatrist, a counselor. Yeah. You need to get paid for that. That could be one thing too. Mhm. Get some money for that. Yeah, I feel like a family psychiatrist, like talk to people, families. You would be good doing that. Getting people together. Okay, and you could do that for a long time, I feel like. But tell me more about this person. This person is very petty, and they're waiting. This is like a vampire, and you cannot invite a vampire into your home. That's what it is. You can't invite this vampire into your home. That's what this is all about. Like, they're not going to invite themselves. They're going to wait until you be like, hey. Tell me one more thing about this person. And they have visions too. This person got the nerve to be spiritual. Get out. They're a liar. They're a liar and a thief. And a thief and a liar. They trying to steal your energy, steal something steal something out your house, sneak, do something corrupt, move a little different. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. That's why you can't work. What? Somebody stealing something? What? Hold on. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody stealing your work? As soon as you walk away from it, I told you. See? Seven of Pentacles. Somebody tried to distract you, beat you up or something like that, so you could walk away. Maybe somebody tried to force you to walk away. And then that's why you said, well, I'm going to walk away from it. All right, look, right? Seven of Pentacles. The next card is supposed to be the Eight of Pentacles, but you chose to walk away from it. You said, all right, I see the potential, and I've been putting it in every day. This could be like a payday or something like that. You could have left your payday money out, and somebody could have came and stole it, or that's what they plan on doing. Somebody want to keep coming around. This is somebody that probably come around every Friday, because one of them Fridays they going to steal. One of them Fridays they going to take your money. Okay, make sure you lock your cards and stuff like that. I mean, but I feel like it doesn't happen. You end up being successful in some type of way. Maybe in some type of fight. It could be boxing. All right. I feel like you're very much blessed at the end of the day. This is what protects you at the end of the day. The fact that you're blessed and you always land on your feet. You always land on your feet on a platform. Like you just go off on a whim. So it's like it doesn't even matter. It's like somebody trying to take your crumbs or something at the end of the day, but it's still yours. They can't really steal it. They could copy it, they could mimic it or something like that, but nobody could really steal it because it's your creation. You see, it's from your hands. So no matter how much somebody try to do the same exact pentacle, it's not going to look the same. Shit, barely yours probably look the same, but yours got a signature. It's like a signature. So you have signature energy. And somebody may be trying to copy your signature, but oh man, watch out for contracts. Somebody may be trying to copy your signature on a contract or whatever. Maybe you're a landlord or something like that. I don't know. With the Four of Wands, that's a house. I don't know. Maybe you do your signature really different. Like it's so fancy smancy that it can't be copied. You got one of them signatures. You can't copy mine. You write like a doctor. You know what I mean? You could have like, yeah, make sure you have a signature something. A signature, maybe stamp something, watermark something when it comes to your business. Because somebody's trying to like flat out copy it. Okay, so that was the part with that was the tribe message. We're going to move, oopsie, the cards is falling. We're going to move on into a love reading. Okay, so gather some snacks. Let me get this card off the floor. Okay, each part will be what will be time stamped or time coded in a description. So you can just click to it. All right, let's see. Let's tap into this little love reading. I'm just a love machine. All right. Wow. A star. So you could be like a star seed. You're focused on your dreams and living your dreams. You want things to appear. You could be praying right now, chanting, praying, purifying yourself, taking a shower. So you're just focused on your prayer. Whatever you ask God for, or whatever you are trying to attract or bring to you. You could be nurturing something right now. I feel like you're nurturing your dreams. Whatever you aspire to be in the future, and that's what you're focused on. So somebody else is fantasizing about you. They're fantasizing. Okay. They could be focused on some type of partnership, but it's like, it could just be like romantic, could be divine love, but somebody's definitely got you like in their thoughts, in their heart space even, maybe. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So you may want to reconcile with this person, like you want to be face to face with this person. Yeah, I feel like that's how you feel. Those are your intentions. You could be praying about that. Maybe you just praying about the situation. And this person could be picking up on the energy, like almost kind of receptive. But I feel like they already was feeling the same way you was feeling. Let's see. Oh, hell no. They wanted damn to death. Okay, my bad. They said it's over. They feel like that's how they feel. They feel like it's over. You feel like things could be reconciled. You've been praying for it, which means you have a healthy mind. Like if you want things to be reconciled with this person, there's nothing wrong with what you feel in your heart space. Yeah, that could be what you're feeding into, what you're feeding right now, what you're praying for is like, wow, I really miss this person. I really want to have a reconciliation. I really want to be around this person. I really want to hug this person. I really want to look eye to eye with this person. They thinking that it's over. They feel like it's dead. The soil is, you can't plant nothing on it, but they still think about you though. They do. They focus. They're not focused on themselves or their money. You know, if anything, they're spending money. They're wasting money. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like they're fantasizing about you, but at the same time, they feel like there's nothing to build on. They feel like all they can do is fantasize about you. That's crazy. That's crazy. And you're out here like, nah, the land is definitely good. It's definitely fertile. You still have hope. Okay, or you could be focused on being a celebrity or a star, just being, you know, well known. But yeah, they feel like it's over. Let's see what else. Wow, I feel like there's a lot of time that passed in between you guys. I also feel like the tables are turning. All right, so I don't know who did who wrong or something like that, but there's definitely a big change coming in for both of y'all. Oh, I wonder what that is. Oh, wow. Okay, so y'all fell apart because somebody was like, I'm free. I'm single, I'm free. I'm carefree. I could do whatever I want. Ain't nothing about to hold me down. I'm reckless. Okay, so somebody could have been in the just borrowed energy. Like maybe this person felt like you were an option and that option is over. They feel like they feel like you're not an option anymore. Because this person could have been like borrowing someone and that's what made it, or maybe they wasn't, but that's what made it fall apart at the end of the day was like somebody said, I'm out of here. I'd rather take my risk going this way off the cliff. I'd rather just do something. I'm free. I'd rather just wild out. You know, that could have been the star. I feel like this, it was a star right here. So it was you, collective. That's you're like, I'm free. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Okay, perhaps nothing solidified at all. You know, Knight of Pentacles. But I feel like in time it would have. Somebody could have been just kind of impatient. Okay, I feel like you want this person to play a heavy part in your life, right? King of Pentacles, maybe be a husband. You could want this person to just be a solid factor in your life, just to offer you and provide for you. You hoping that this person provides for you. They come to you and be a man, you know, or be a father. This could be like the father of your kids and they done abandoned. If they don't have a relationship with you, then they're not gonna have a relationship with their kids type energy. But you're hoping this person comes forward and they be like a husband or they be like a provider. Yeah. Oh my God, this wants to hurt you. They want you to hurt. Why? This person is hoping that you cry. They want you to feel pain. OMG. OMG. But I don't think you feel any pain. Or, I mean, you could be healing right now. Focus on your healing. Focus on, you know, building yourself back up mentally. But this person was hoping that you stay in some type of like, oh man, in some type of sorrow, misery. Dang. The Queen of Pentacles. This person knows exactly what you want from them. And that's why they're not making any moves towards you. They know it. They know. They know that but this person just wants you to hurt at the end of the day. Yeah. And I feel like you're trying to hold on to some type of emotional intelligence. Like you're trying to be strong through the whole situation. But like you're not gonna hurt. You're not gonna cry. You know, like this person wants you to. But this person needs to man up. Like the only person that I feel like, I don't know, maybe this person, they want revenge. Okay, they need to heal. That's what it is. They need to heal. So that's probably why you need to stay back for a little while because this person got knives out. You know, like they want to draw blood. They feel like everything is dead and over, you know, and complete. And you want this person to show up in the King of Pentacles energy. But they're not going to do that because they know exactly what you want. Like they know you want a husband, wife type of situation. And that's what's going to stall the whole thing with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. Because they know what you want. Like, I guess everybody wants the same thing. So this person's not, I don't know, they don't want to appease to that. So you're going to have to, some type of emotional intelligence. You're going to have to be like, oh, God, like, you know, I don't know. Maybe you're going to have to pretend like you don't want this person. King of Cups. Let me see. Yeah, so overall, it's some slow moving energy. Yeah. Okay, so Queen of Cups. Oh, wow. So it may be a challenge with other women, but you're coming out as like the sweet one. All right, you're coming out as a Queen of Cups. You're just more focused on maybe being receptive to this person's energy. You know, you're trying to receive messages. You're trying to receive this prayer, answers about the prayer. All right, I guess you want to put yourself in like a wife position or something like that. But if there's a challenge, there may be like other people, but you're going to be the one who is the sweet one. You know what I mean? You're not going to be the one that's chasing or the one that's wild or something like that, right? Nine of Cups, this person, they're focused on themselves. This person is very selfish. All right. So if you're waiting for love, this person is also waiting for love. This person's like, nah, shorty, you need to kiss my feet. You know, daddy need his back rubbed. And you're like, what? You know, so you may be receptive to that. So it's like it's balanced. It balances out because it's like, you know, this person may be selfish emotionally, and this person may know that you want something physically. So yeah, it definitely is a power struggle when it comes to y'all too, because y'all both are receptive to each other's energy. Y'all both know what y'all each other's want, but y'all don't want to give it to each other. You know what I mean? So you feel like God is holding you back anyway, because your foot is tied up there, so you feel like you're stuck. You want to reconcile, but you feel like you're stuck, or you could even feel like you're settling. Nah, you might not feel like you're settling. You know, like making some sacrifices, because you could feel like, listen, I'm sacrificing by waiting on some type of reconciliation, and like you could be losing out, or you just feel that way. You know, just how they feel like it's over. Yeah, they feel like they're moving. I don't know. These cards, it look like this person's coming back towards you. They're thinking about it. Okay, this normally would be somebody moving on, but she's going backwards in this deck. She's not even moving forward. Okay, so this person could feel like you are karma waters, because it's not the fact that she's not moving from turbulent waters to karma waters, or like, you know, murky waters to clear waters. It's the direction she's going. So it's like this person may feel like you are karma waters at the end of the day. You know what I mean? They they may just feel that way. Perhaps moving on is like thinking positive about the connection. But that's what this person feels, all right? So they feel like you are calmer waters. They just want to be served. They're focusing on them waters being brought, you know, like something being brought to them. Cater to me type energy. It's all about my emotions. It's all about how I feel, you know, what I want or whatever, what I desire. Yeah, this person's like, it's what they desire, what they want. Come cater to me, rub my feet, rub my back, and take care of me. Okay, sporty thieves. And you're like, listen, I got all this love in this cup. You know what I'm saying? I'm miraculous. We could get back together, but God is holding me back. God is holding you from approaching this person that's saying, hey, come and approach me. You know, but they can't stop thinking about you. They're even very much conflicted in their mind about you, or they cursing you out. 5 of Swords. But they coming towards you, so I don't feel like they're cursing you out. But but it feels like somebody's cursing you out when they say, "Hey, come rub my back, all right? Buy me a drink, buy me a make, take me to Bloomies." Like that sounds like somebody cursing you out. Like, is this man? He's too sassy. He is too sassy. And not to say, don't support somebody that you love, but it's like it's to a point where it's like it's selfish. It's not reciprocal. Here, huh? You take my apples, I take your oranges. It's not that. It's just like come cater to me. He's a baddie. He got this baddie energy on him. But anyway, so let's see. The tables are turning in some situations. So maybe if he was always receptive of the fact that you want a husband and you want to be a wife and stuff like that, he already knows you want money or something. Like he knows the material. Whoever this is, he or she, they know the materialistic world, right? I feel like the tables are turning, right? And now you're becoming receptive as well to the fact that this person's like, oh, you're that type. You're a type. You're an archetype. You're an archetype, and the archetype is like that death card. This person may feel like they may be a vampire, an energetic vampire. That's why it's like cater to me type of energy. Cater to me, come to me, magic spell type energy. Somebody could be trying to put like a love spell over you, a come to me spell, a love spell. And it's not working at all with the 3 of Swords. So now they want you to hurt. They want you to cry about it. Anyway, so the tables is turning because you could be receptive to this. Like, bruh, I know what you're doing. And that's why God is holding you back. That's why God is holding you back from this reconciliation, because it's not authentic. It has to be authentic. It has to naturally happen. There's no naturalness here. You can't just be out here, you know what I'm saying? You're messing up the natural. This is chaos. You're messing up the natural order of love. Like, chill. Don't be out here trying to manipulate, and the manipulation don't even work. This person's manipulation work way better. And it's because when God does the magic, oh yeah, you that's the highest form of magic when God do it, honey. All right, that's holy magic when God do it. So you think, you know what I'm saying, you're just standing back. You think that you're Houdini. This is Houdini, basically. And Houdini, he does his magic the complete opposite as the magician. Because the magician has a whole table out and everybody can see the table, and he do the sleight of hand and manipulation. Not this one here. This one here, you think he's hungry, you think he's thirsty, because he is. He probably is hungry. It's Houdini. Houdini loves to put himself in like crazy positions and then get himself out, because he has the keys behind his back. He knows something. But this is like God's working. This is God's working though. But I like to call him Houdini because he does his magic behind his back. You can't see. You just think that he up there. You know what I mean? But he in real life, he comfortable, he chilling. He might be a little bit thirsty, but it's okay. It's a sacrifice. You got to make a sacrifice in order to get these answers, right? So when you got the answer was freaking, this person's emotionally manipulative, or this is a baddie and they want you to come to him. Like, you figured it out. You figured it out. You figured out it's a power struggle. It don't have nothing to do with somebody not loving you, da da da. It has to do with the power struggle of, you gotta cater to me. You're my fantasy. This is what I want. It's about my desire. It's my way or the highway. I'm gonna suck you dry, now this person's like, but they keep thinking about you. They keep thinking about coming back to you. They just keep thinking about it though. Or they're thinking about how it would be if you was to cater to them. Like what they're gonna make you do. Yeah, first you're gonna rub my feet, then you're gonna like what? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All right, so the tables is turning. Yeah, justice. I'm telling you, somebody's getting justice. Probably you. Probably you are getting justice in this relationship. Because this person probably did you wrong. They wanted you to be in pain. Somebody's getting justice. They want you to hurt. I wonder what happened. Why they want you to hurt and stuff like that. Let's see. All right. So you could be feeling very young, very juvenile right now. Like all your youth is coming back to you. And that's probably what is breaking y'all apart. To be honest. Because you're free. You're like, I'm free. I'm youthful. I'm out of here. And you're tapping in as well. This person may not, like, this person may supposed to be like apologizing and they're not apologizing. Okay, like they're supposed to be asking you for your love and they're not. So that's also what's keeping y'all apart. This person will not apologize. This person will not ask for your love. But you don't need their apology. You don't need their love. Because guess who's going to, guess what's happening? Something's happening in the universe where you're about to get justice. Because, yeah, wow. Because maybe this reconciliation didn't happen. Look at the couple back there. This person could have already been with somebody, already been married or something like that. And you're just walking away from it. Or somebody could have reconciled and you walking away from it. You hoping this person, I don't know. I don't think that you're wishing bad on this person. I feel like you really care about this person. And you hoping this person be successful. You think something could be destined. This person wants to hurt you and come back and like romance you. Love bomb you. They're definitely going to come back and offer you some love all over again. They're going to come back wanting to start all over. Yeah, that same thing that broke y'all up, it's going to bring y'all back together. Like you starting your life all over, what, like maybe without them. You could have walked away and said, okay, fine, I'll just go the opposite way, start my whole life over without you. Yeah, that could be the reason why they want you to hurt. They want you to be in pain. They want you to think about them the way that they're thinking about you heavily. And there's no thought in you. You're just like receptive to emotions. Like if there's no love, then I'm not gonna think about you. Why would I think about somebody that don't love me? That hurts this person, because it's like your mental is so strong and you're so mentally healthy. It annoys this person. And then on top of that, like the universe is on your side about whatever happens. You're getting justice for something at the end of the day. Or that's what brings you guys together, because you know what you deserve. Maybe you deserve to be with this person, but I don't know. Somebody's playing games. Playing emotional games is keeping y'all apart. So this person don't deserve to be with you. But they're going to come back around. Because I feel like you don't even wish bad on this person. They're going to come back around. So they hoping, what's going on? This person's going to, this is what y'all doing? Offering cups and sticks? This is the outcome. You just going to be like, huh, you can have my cooch. Somebody gonna be like, you can have my cooch. You can have my you can have my stick. You can have my cup type of energy at the end of the day. Oh no, I'm done with that love reading. I guess this person's gonna come offer you love, okay? And maybe you're gonna be they're gonna be attracted to you. There's like some type of attraction and unconditional love, like a clean cup, like. All right, so I'm seeing y'all starting over. You guys are going to start over. Okay, or y'all just going to mind your business and love yourselves. Somebody's going to just love on their, like, you know what I'm saying, protect their heart, and the other one's going to protect their energy. Okay, so this dude is probably trying to, or this person over here is probably trying to protect their hearts, and you're over here trying to protect your energy. Yeah, you don't want nobody to come in like just manipulate your energy, steal from you, wear you out. Let me say something. Okay, but lack of alignment with love. All right, so that's what's blocking you, and complaining. Complaining is blocking you from love and lack of alignment with love. You're not aligned with, and you will be, Ace of Cups. Well, somebody will be. They will be. Oops. All right, card fell. Okay, there's this. Let's see. Lack mentality. Damn. And anger. So they are upset with you. They do want you to hurt. And they don't have the same mentality you do. With the star card, they have a lack mentality with that 7 of Cups. I told you this person is like they have a lack mentality. That's the reason why money come and go out their hands. Because you thinking this person, you want this person to come around stable, successful, and you have more faith in this person than they have in themselves. I don't think this person, they feel like they don't have nothing to offer. The only thing they can do is take. That's the only thing they know how to do. This is a professional taker. That's all they know how to do is take. They don't know how to give. But the tables is turning and you're about to get justice. All right? Because you have to walk away from somebody that was playing with your heart at the end of the day. And they're going to receive consequences. They feel like they're getting the consequences now. And all you want to do is reconcile and see this person successful. and they win. And they're a professional taker. That's crazy. Okay, so now we're going to get into the next segment. That was the love. Now we're going to get into the gumbo, where this is just like a mixture of messages. Okay, I'm going to move you guys back to make some room. And this is the last segment. I may pull some oracle cards after. The Knight of Cups. Okay. All right, dang, what's happening? All right, so don't burn out. All right, because that's not going to help you make any money, burning out. Yeah, look at all that pressure on your back, the 10 of Wands. Don't do too much, okay? Because that's not gonna increase your financial flow. Yeah, do something different. Do something real different. 7 of Swords. You gotta act strategically when it comes to your finances. Don't just be ready to jump out there into the world like, I got it. You might be the type of person that's like, No, I'll get it. Okay, you know, like people will call you and be like, "Wait, can you pick the kids up from the school?" And then can you take Susan to soccer? Oh, then can you get the groceries from the grocery store? All right, and then can you take Grandma to go get her hair done at the salon? And you're like, okay, all right, okay, all right, all right. No, you need to start telling people you got something to do. I got something to do, even if it's not the truth, because somebody's like over burning you out, and you're starting to be like scattered, like being that your mind is scattered, your money is scattered. Yeah, very unfocused. So if your money's not coming in, the block is because you're trying to do everything. That's what the block is. You trying to burden yourself. You trying to jump out into the matrix. You trying to jump out into the world. Trying to jump out there, and you need to jump back in. Okay, and and get your mind right. You need to jump back in and get your mind right. What's going on with your mind anyway? Oh, you're going through a tower moment. Lord have mercy. What's going on? You could have a headache. All right. Maybe your kids is getting on your nerves. Right? And you got a headache, or somebody's supposed to come and say sorry to you, apologize to you. All right. You're supposed to be working on something. Just start rebuilding. Your life could be in shambles right now. You need to get because you're just overly emotional. Okay, you're going through a tower moment and you don't know what to do. You don't know how to rebuild, where to, but you do. All right, you need to stop like being a follower. You being a follower is a problem when you're a boss. You need to focus on being respectful, being a leader, and not a follower. You need to focus on building your stability. You could be a Taurus. Like you have authority over something, even though you're like, oh, there's a tower. You have authority over your mind and your mental. It's just that you keep doing favors for people. You keep overwhelming yourself by always trying to be readily available. You don't have to always be ready available to people, especially when the people are not paying you or they're not your family or something like that. Your energy is good though. Like you have the energy for it, Ace of Wands, or you're starting something new. You need the energy for that. You could have started this already. You could have said, you know what? No, I can't do this. I can't do that. I have a job interview. I have this to go to. I'm working out. Like start moving a little bit different. Don't be so predictable, because the reason why people always ask you to do certain things is probably because you're predictable. Because they either know you're going to say yes, or they somewhere in their mind feel like you don't got nothing to do. Might as well like doja you around, send you around. Nah, your energy is good. If you got like you are, yeah, you're a very powerful person, so that's what it is. Don't allow people to take your power and to use your power and to misguide your power. No, somebody's trying to move you in the wrong direction. Somebody's trying to misguide you and mislead you. Right? They want you to be in, especially it's all stemming from your finances though. Because maybe you don't know what to do with your money. Somebody could be taking your money from you because they feel like you don't know what to do with it, or making you work for some money that's already yours. I mean, your energy is dope. It's just that you're not following your calling because you're doing things that everybody else wants you to do. I feel like success looks like for you if you follow your calling and stop doubting yourself. It's difficult because I don't know what you're doing. You're holding back. Like you're hesitating. You're scared to just jump out there and do whatever God is telling you. It's like you keep making bad choices. And that bad choice is like not following your calling, because God planted some type of seed inside of you, but it's like you're burning out because you're carrying out other people's seeds. You're carrying out other, like, or you're holding on to somebody else's energy. Drop that energy and then pick up your own energy and follow your calling, because you're not doing that. So that's why your energy is off. Like you feel restless. You feel like you don't have no direction. You're impulsive. You jump to do whatever. Oh yeah, come help me wash my car. All right, it's because you have no sense of direction. You don't have the sense of like valuing your time. And then somebody's in a toxic connection. They're in a toxic relationship, and they keep going back to it because they like to argue. Somebody likes to fight and they like to argue. They keep going back and apologizing, or not even a fake apology, just so they could argue again. Somebody, yeah, somebody can, or they, or you could regret cursing somebody out and you keep going back to them. Okay. You need somebody who is not going to always dwell on the past. You could be dealing with somebody who's always thinking about the past. Oh, remember what you did 5 years ago. All right, let's move forward. Like, or you need somebody who can pick themselves up from out of depression or something like that. Maybe this person is depressed and you need somebody who's not depressed. You need somebody who's happy. Look at you. Look at you. Okay. Or trying to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? They at least they got one foot out. You need somebody that's like that at least got one foot out of their situation, trying when it comes to love. But yeah, there's a lot of chaos in your immediate environment. But you're not acting on certain things. It's like it's like you may know how, excuse me. It's like you may know how to build something back up, but you're not acting on it. You're just dreaming about it. You're just like, dang, everything fell apart. Wow, I remember when I used to have my own hair salon. Oh, wow. It was so beautiful. Yeah, they came and I lost my money and everything was all over the place. They tore it down. I wish I could. No, it's not. I wish I could. It's get to building. Hello, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? It's like you need to come to a realization that you are the boss. You are the emperor. You're not the worker. But you just keep surrounding yourself when it comes to your finances. Like you keep lowering yourself down to a worker. Like as though you work for people. And I feel like that's what's causing the chaos. Because you're not focused on you, and you're not protecting your money because you keep spending it on everybody else, or you keep doing what everybody else wants you to do. You don't have time to handle your own business. Like, yeah, you need to make time out to handle your own business and focus on it. Like, you come first. And I feel like that's where your energy needs to be focused on. That one mission, like you come first. You got something to do, go do it. Other than that, you're not following your calling, and you're making bad choices. Excuse me. Like it's there, the energy is there, the note is there, the sticky is there. God left a sticky note. God left that with instructions, and you're not following them at all. That's why there's no pentacles in this whole read. There's no money, no finances, nothing at all. You got the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Tower, the Page of Cups, the Emperor, the Ace of Wands, the Judgment in reverse, the Fool in reverse. The Devil is the closest thing that you get to money, but that's a toxic relationship. Then you got the Five of Swords in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. Where is the coins? And the coins is not there because you are unfocused. You're burning out. You don't have no direction, right? It's like, what's your purpose? You don't have no purpose. So therefore, being that you don't have no purpose, you're like, okay, you could be somebody that's retired. Maybe you're retired, but somebody, if you're retired, you can open up your own business. Like, just because you're retired from work doesn't mean that you're retired from God. And you might be like, well, no, I'm retired, so I could just run around and do everybody else's errands. But you're not following your own calling. Like, God is still calling you. Just because you done retired from your 9 to 5, that's time for you to commune with God. But instead, like, you're in some type of toxic relationship. Instead, you keep apologizing, and not apologizing, but you keep wanting to forgive this person. And that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Like, if I curse you out, I curse you out, and that's it. That's it's over. You need to really cut your losses. Yeah, you need to move forward. And you need somebody that likes to move forward as well. And not bring you back into some cycle. You be in some type of weird cycle with this toxic person, like repetitious. You do the same thing over and over again. You need to break free from that. Because that's what's blocking your love life. That you keep having regret and going back. Maybe somebody like to argue and you missing imbalance at the bottom. Somebody could like drink a lot, excessively. Somebody could eat excessively, drink excessively, think excessively, have some type of alcoholism, addiction. Like, somebody's definitely overindulging in like you. Like, they want to be around you too much. Or they love you too hard. You know what I mean? They won't let you go. Like, you gotta hurt feelings or get out swords just for this person to release you. But it's weird because I almost feel like that, like they like that. Like, somebody likes the toxicity. And you need somebody who's not like that. This person could be depressed, so they want you to be depressed too. You need somebody who's like really trying to change their life, or change themselves on the inside, from the inside out. That's the type of person you need. All right. So that's the love port. I mean, that's the gumbo. That is the spiritual gumbo, honey. I'm gonna end this. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm gonna end this by pulling a few oracle cards. All right, so October came out. October, Scorpio. South Node. So this could be a Scorpio moving backwards. Just doing stuff that you're already used to doing, that you already learned. Excuse me. And not moving forward. So that could be a Scorpio moving forward. Oops, all this stuff falling on the floor. The number 0 is significant. Oh, shoot. It says they're trying to hurt you. Nothingness, off, no, L, God, hidden, unknowable, uncertain, mighty Elohim, empty space, void, spirit. So 0. So 0, they're trying to hurt you. All right, so they're trying to hurt you, but it could be the Scorpio. Maybe this Scorpio is trying to come back and hurt you, but you're protected by Elohim. Yeah, like I was saying earlier. Like somebody wants you to hurt. Right? Love could be blocked because somebody's homeless. All right, sleeping with the enemy. So this person may want to come back and sleep with you. They are an enemy. Okay, this person could be an incubus and want to. Okay, this somebody needs to clean their home with some red brick dust. Right, red brick dust. Somebody may have red bricks, a home with red bricks. Spiritual hater. Somebody does not like your spirituality, honey. They do not. Who is it? See beyond the physical. Somebody hiding. See what is not yet visible. They can't see. This is somebody that can't foresee or see. This is somebody, this is a spiritual hater because they can't see beyond the physical. So that's why they hate spiritual. They hate it because they can't see it. They don't understand it. They don't get it. November Sagittarius. Could be a Sagittarius. All right. Retract. That's taking back whatever they said. Somebody must have said, oh, I'm spiritual. But they don't know what that entails or something. Or they can't see. Somebody doesn't have visions. So that's why they're a spiritual hater. First chakra, root chakra, connection to earth. Again, survival instincts, breakup. So a breakup could have caused somebody to be on survival mode. Capricorn. A Capricorn could be on survival mode. Back to basic instincts. They the goat. Somebody could be the goat. You know, like a love situation could have broke you down and now you're building yourself up. Yeah. Unbreakable. Okay, you building yourself up for something that is unbreakable. No life without them. Immeasurably deep. Some like expect to get like some type of true love, which is rare. All right, this could be a Gemini. Somebody is a queen out here. They have the energy of this queen. Whoever you are, you have the energy of this Kandaki. I'm Amanirenas, the queen of Kush. 3 years. She fought with Rome, I think, for 3 years. Conquered Rome and Augustus Caesar. I forgot this story because I haven't used these cards in years. Amanirenas. Because I forgot why I drew this here. This knife in the eye. It was to remind me of what she did, but I can't remember. I think she was a warrior. I think her eye got plucked out. Oh, I can't remember. Hold on, let me see. Okay, put that to the side. And somebody's out here is a queen or some type of royalty. And you conquered Rome. It took 3 years, but so you could have conquered somebody. Some Italians, white people, Romans, Italians, you could have conquered them. Let's see. It says Amanirenas. Amanirenas was a Kandaki. Kandaki. She was a queen of the kingdom of Kush. Yeah, queen of Kush. Okay, also known as Nubia. Okay, and this was around 40 BCE to 10 BCE. Okay, she defeated the Roman Empire that was under Augustus Caesar. Okay, she defeated Augustus Caesar. So you could have defeated something. You could have went to court over something, and you could have defeated someone coming up in energy as like Augustus Caesar. Augustus Caesar. You know what I'm saying? You could, or this could just be the energy of like anybody trying to come up against you. But I feel like this is like war. So it's like it may be bigger. It may be bigger. So, it may be bigger than just your homegirl that that got beef with you, or your homeboy that got beef with you. This is like a war amongst, you know what I'm saying, a group that you may not even be, you may not even know that you're a part of. You know what I mean? So I hope you get me. I hope you understand me. Now, she led the Cushites against the Romans. Okay, like Cushite forces against Roman Egypt. I can't really trust this with all these words. Let me read it first. Sacked Roman held cities. Okay, so she sacked the cities. I don't know what that means. I can assume it means she conquered them. She sacked them. She took Roman captives and symbols of power. Okay, she negotiated peace on her terms. All right. And she's very much iconic. She is often depicted as one-eyed, likely from battle, symbol of a warrior queen, not weakness. So, yeah, so during battle, her eye got cut, but she still won at the end of the day. And Rome, yeah, so Rome backed off and Kush remained independent. And it says, this is one of the rare cases where Rome did not dominate. So you did something rare. Okay. Amanirenas, she did something rare. She defeated Rome, and that doesn't usually happen. But I believe in the story, I think they end up coming back around. So, let me see. So yeah, Rome backed off. Kush remained independent. This is one of the rare cases where Rome did not dominate. Why she's powerful symbolically? Because she's black. She's a black African woman. She's a military leader. She faced the world's biggest empire and won autonomy, meaning she won freedom. You understand what I'm saying? Autonomy, that's you're free, you're sovereign. That's what I believe autonomy means. And leadership without apology. So she led and she ain't say sorry. Like, I'm trampling over this shit here and I'm not saying sorry. Leadership without apology. She did her thing. She was the boss and she wasn't sorry for it. All right, beyond the boss, she was a warrior, a queen, a warrior, a fighter. Like front line, like the people that's physically out there doing these battles. That's you. That's you. You beat somebody who is not usually, you beat a whole system, a whole empire who's not normally beat. This is the energy that you're vibrating in. So, Amanirenas was a Nubian, because she's from Nubia, Queen of Kush, Nubia. She was a Nubian warrior queen who fought Rome. She forced a peace treaty. Like, you're going to be nice to me. And you're going to respect my boundaries. This is what she came and said. She forced a peace treaty. And she kept her own kingdom free. So they were not captive. They were not under no other government other than the one she kept. Like, we govern us over here. Yes, she's one of the few rulers who actually made Rome negotiate. Like, they ready to be like, all right, we ready to come to an agreement. Right? Something similar to Cleopatra. Okay. So yeah, that's your energy. I'm gonna leave it right there. Remember that God always makes a way for you. God will always make a way. Just keep up the good fight. Okay, you guys are smart. There's people out there that's really trying to poison you, you know, do bad by you and stuff like that. But this is, yeah, bring good luck, Mercury. Keep this in your mindset. You know what I mean? Like, this energy right here, this is who you are. Keep fighting the good fight. Okay, so that's been your reading, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to see you in another one. If you participated and I can't see you down here, thank you. Thank you for participating in the reading for today. You know, I really do hope you enjoyed it. Keep walking in your blessings. Okay, that means stay blessed. You're already blessed. Just keep walking in it. Okay, I'm going to see you in the next one. I'm out.